Those do not touch signs in museums for the artifacts are not just for the artifacts protection, but also for your own. This happened 2 summers ago. I was on a road trip with my friends and we stopped at this little weird museum off of the highway. It didn't look like the normal museums you'd go to, but what was weird was it did look like a historic museum. It had stuff that it probably shouldn't have had, but the real reason we went inside was just to get out of the heat because it was so hot and kill time. It was small, just a few rooms, but one exhibit caught my attention. It had Egyptian artifacts. It even had some things that were claimed to be Cleopatra's, even though they never found her tomb. According to the little laminated card, it was donated by a 19th century archaeologist. And there was one item in particular that I just felt drawn to. It was a small black stone amulet on a pedestal under glass. It was shaped like a black scarab beetle. It had hieroglyphs etched into its back, and its details underneath it just said origin unknown. And then beneath it, it read, do not touch. My friends started joking about it. They're like, oh, what's gonna happen if we touch it? Like, are we gonna be cursed? And you know, I always thought that do not touch just was because they didn't want us to accidentally break it. And my friends are like, we're not gonna break it. Let's just see if it really is old. Because again, this was a sketchy place off the highway. It wasn't like a normal museum where they're gonna have sensors and an alarm's gonna go off when you lift the glass. I don't know if it was the energy of the room or just plain curiosity, but we slid up the glass and I grabbed the amulet. We weren't stealing it. We didn't want to break it or anything like that, but we just wanted to see if it was real. Looking back, this was very immature, bad idea. I looked at it for just a few seconds and then I set it back down. But when I touched the stone on the amulet, something washed over me, like when you get chills. And my vision blurred, and I swear I heard something whisper in my ear. I made a crappy joke like, oh, just channeling my inner Tomb Raider, and then put it back, put the glass back on, and we left a few minutes later. But that night, I couldn't sleep. Not because I was scared, but because I couldn't stop hearing whispers.